the measure tool is a handy tool for measuring distances and areas and angles, and something that is very useful for users. And just recently we added some capability to that, and so I thought I'd talk about that real quickly. So we've always had the ability to measure distances and angles like this, and so it's pretty handy. And then we also have the ability to click on a contour and measure the area of the closed contour shape. And so that's been a handy thing also. What we haven't had was the ability to measure the length around a contour. And so that was something that we've added here, where now I can click on a contour and add and calculate the length around the contour. And so that's a handy thing. And for me personally, one of the things that I've always thought would be a handy thing with dimensioning and with the measure tool would be able to sort of automatically include units in there. And so now if I go up here to setup and preferences, I can go to dimensions and tell it that I want to include the units in the dimensions. And so if I do dimensioning, it will include that. But also what that does is in the measure tool, it gives me that ability too. So now when I measure the length of a contour, it just finishes it off with the unit. And so if I switch over to area, it'll tell me how many square inches. In this case, I'm in inches, and so it'll tell me how many square inches are in the contour that I have selected. And so that's something handy. The other thing that is kind of a thing that I noticed and that I think we wanted to improve is to have the measure tool remember which mode you were in between sessions of the measure tool. So if I go to the contour length and I get out, when I get back in, it remembers I was in that mode. Or if I was in the distance calculation here and I get out and get back into the measure tool, then it remembers that. So just having it remember what mode I was in, it's a simple thing, but kind of a handy usefulness. This is really a productivity type tool, and so making it a little bit more productive with the length calculation, as well as remembering the mode you're in, and then also giving you the ability to add the units to the display of the length based on your preference setting. So again, go to dimensions, turn that on and off, and you've got that available. So anyway, that's some recent improvements to the measure tool.